等一下，这样。
Hi, I'm going to talk about the FOLT summary. So, what we have learned over here, I would like to draw a flow chart to summarize everything that we have learned over the last few weeks. Okay. The first thing is, we always wanted to encourage students to learn more. Yeah. So that has always been our objective. We want to find ways to make them learn more effectively and more efficiently. Okay. So of course, in order to do that, it comes hand in hand. Students must feel good when they learn. Students must feel good when they learn. If they feel good, they will learn more. When they learn more, they will feel good. So therefore, this ultimately will be our end goal. How do we achieve that? One of the key things we need to achieve that is when they study, we need to make sure that they understand what we are studying. What we are learning. They need to understand. Alright? Now, this word understanding comes in a few ways. Traditionally, students, the way we believe they understand what we are teaching is through the auditory method. That means we teach one way direction and they learn, and we expect that they understand. But we have to also understand that nowadays, learning takes place in a very active format. So I'm going to break it into three parts. How people choose to learn so that they will understand. So we need to engage them in three ways. Engage them in three ways. The first way being audio, visual, and kinesthetic. So these are the three ways that we need to use to engage them. For audio, it will be the lectures, right, and the textbook. The visual will be, we have to change the textbook and the notes into a PowerPoint format or flowchart in terms of maybe a mind map to let them understand. And kinesthetic will be the exercises that we will help them to engage on to make sure they internalize whatever they've learned and put it into practice. So this is where we will have to use technology to help them go through all the three types of learning process in a more efficient and effective manner. So for example, over here, the audio, we have got the lecture, notes, and the textbook. The visual, we will be using the PowerPoint and the mind map. Kinesthetic will be the exercises. So over here, if you use the technology for audio, you can have the iLecture, for example, okay, and the e-books, the e-audiobooks. If the textbook have such services available. Now for mind maps and for PPT, you can use SlideShare and also MinMaster, and you can also take a look at Cartoon. Okay, it's a search engine using pictures to let students understand when they Google certain words, what will be the picture that will comes out as a search result that will help them to understand what they are seeing. Okay, for those people who are more visual led. And we can use like Google Sketch, Google Document, maybe even Quizlet, to create some quiz that will let them do exercises, and they can also provide feedback. Now coming to that feedback, okay, this will be the stuff that we talk about: visual, audio, visual, and kinesthetic. These are the tools that we can use in order to enhance their learning process. Now in terms of feedback, the exercises will be the first way to capture their feedback the fastest. Okay, so we always want to provide feedback to help students learn better. In order to provide feedback, okay, we also need to understand that We can also use technology to help us speed up the process. For example, you can engage in forums where people can comment and we can comment as well, and they can cross-learn. Also, the feedback can become a feed-forward, right? This feed-forward will be able to help them bridge the gap for the learning objective. And this feed-forward, we can use it over here and over here, so that you can optimize the whole learning process. From audio, it goes to visual, it goes to kinesthetic or exercise. They gather the feedback, it becomes a feed-forward, and then the process goes through again. That way you engage them much better, help them understand better. They will feel good when they learn, and when they learn more, they feel good again. Thank you very much. We'll stop.